Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ajizzah Angelitta, and I will be your host for this evening, along with my colleagues.
My name is Defana Nurhafilah.
My name is Imelda Praktis Laia.
My name is Akhsinul Huda.
I'm Putri Fitriana.
And tonight we are going to guide you through a virtual experience in traveling, and the country that we are representing in this opportunity is Colombia. Ladies and gentlemen, as you might understand that we are currently in a pandemic situation, and in some countries they do have a protocol which is the lockdown protocol, and it makes traveling is a bit complicated for now. So that is why we are going to give you an experience in virtual traveling and catch a glimpse of Colombia. The subjects that we are going to present for this evening is weather condition, culinary, tourist references and lodging, culture, and also last but not least, souvenirs. Without further ado, this is Colombia.
Okay, I'm Defana and I'm gonna tell you about the weather condition in Colombia. The climate in Colombia is determined from its distance to the equator line dominated by tropical and isothermal climates, providing various for 5 natural areas and depending on altitude, also determined by the climate of the mountain, temperature, humidity, wind affected by seasonal wind, rain exchange in the intertropical convergence zone. Depending on the altitude, the temperature drop about 3.5 degrees Fahrenheit or 2 degrees Celsius each 1,000 foot or 300 meters rise above sea level, giving an image of snowing peaks to the hot plain. Rainfall varies by location and has 2 seasons, or 2 dry seasons and 2 rainy seasons. Colombia has the highest rainfall in the world for the Pacific region. Rainfall in the Guajira Peninsula area sometimes extends 30 or 75 centimeters each. Southern Colombia has more rainfall, sometimes more than 200 in or 500 centimeters per year. Rainfall occurs during the Pancaroba season.
And now we are going to move on to top food in Colombo.
I'm Emel, and I also want to tell you some food in Colombia. Top food in Colombo. There are several excellent food such as arepa and arroz con coco. First, arepa is shaped like a bread or pita bread, made from ground yellow or white corn. Each region in Colombia has a different way of serving this arepa. For example, if the area is a coffee production area, then arepa is served in flat, thin, crispy, with a sprinkling of butter and cheese. An arepa price around $9 until $15. The last Colombian special is arroz con coco. If Indonesia has nasi uduk, made from rice and coconut milk, then Colombia has arroz con coco and price range $15. Those are some food in Colombia that you can try if you want to go to Colombia. Thank you.
For top food, of course, you need to know about tourist attraction and lodging preference in Colombia. There are several options. There are an tourist attraction. Parque Nacional Natural Tayrona is a national park in Colombia with dense rainforest, vibrant torrents and beaches like Playa La Piscina. Rosario Island is a surface diving and coral reef. San Andres is a coral island in the Caribbean Sea. Lodging in Colombia. Aquarina Inn, the rates of 100 a night. The Tiki Hut Hostel Palomino, the rates of 200 a night. And Selena La Cordillerancia Bogota, the rates of 100 a night.
Angel?
Now, after we are talking about the lodging and preferences, of course, if you need to visit a country, you need to know the festival or the special events that is going on the country. So I'm going to talk about the culture in Colombia. They have the top two popular festival in Colombia, which is Popayan Holy Week and also Ibero-American Theater Festival in Bogota. Popayan Holy Week, if you know, the Catholic faith is the majority in Colombia and it is located in the city of Popayan. So it's the celebration of the passion and death of Jesus Christ through daily processions, continuously performed since the 16th century, and it is usually held between Friday nights and Holy Saturday. For 2021, it will be held on Thursday, March 25th until Sunday, April 4th of 2021. And then the second one is Ibero-American Theater Festival in Bogota. The Ibero-American Theater of Bogota is actually a major cultural event in Colombia and one of the largest performance arts festival in the whole world. It takes place every other year in Colombian capital and brings together the most important theater companies from 5 continents. It was created in 1988 by Fanny Maiki, a Colombian Argentine actress, also Ramiro Osorio, a prominent Colombian cultural promoter. Now, after you know about the culture in Colombia, of course, if you are visiting a country, you might wanted to grab a souvenir. So, after this, my friends will tell you about the souvenirs.
Okay, I will explain about the famous souvenirs in Colombia. From Colombia, you can get that coffee, and quality Colombia coffee is available in every major supermarket. That's why you can be sure to make large direct contribution to the producer. And you know the quality will be high. You can also visit a quality special coffee shop in Bogota or Medellin. Second, in the Wayu mochila, woven by the native Wayu in the desert of the Guajira Peninsula, and often which is attractive price in Europa, boutique or online. The good news in that in Colombia, you can travel directly to the source of this gorgeous bag and buy them directly from the woman who make them. And Guajira is a pure and remote area, but truly amazing, and buying bag directly from the source provider much needed income for Wagyu community. So, if you visit Colombia, don't forget to buy this two items for your sister, mother, and your friend. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the explanation. So, we hope after you see our video of Colombia, you might want to get to Colombia for your next location for your holiday. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in our next episode. Bye-bye.
Colombia is a former Spanish colony, so their nationality language is Spanish. Only handful of people English in Colombia. It is recommended before traveling to any country in South America, except Brazil. You better be able to speak Spanish. At least if you are a Muslim tourist, you can tell which cerdo is a pig, polo is chicken. In addition, I recommended to have a small dictionary of Spanish because it will be very useful while in Colombia yesterday. I myself could not speak Spanish at all except for some basic words such as gracias or thank you and por favor or please, as well as only the fitting saints language and slang candidates over the past few days in Colombia. The proof is I can still survive it well and never get away with it. Believe me, the Colombia is very well known for its hospitality, especially toward foreign tourists. They'll definitely help you enjoy your vacation in Colombia. If you're lucky, they give you a free walking tour and tell you the history of the places you visit. As one of Spain's former colonies, it has colonial building with a beautiful and magnificent Baroque style. For example, La Candelaria is downtown Bogota. For those of me who love this kind of architectural building, Bogota city center is like heaven. If you want to go for more relaxing old wedding, head to Barricara, a pueblo in Santander, or Mompoc in Bolivar. These two pueblos are touted as one of the most beautiful pueblos in Colombia, especially for those of you who like old-fashioned things.
For those of you who love nature tourism, this country offers more than just mountains and beaches. Due to its richness in culture and also nature, Lonely Planet named this country as the second most visited country in 2016. The beauty of Canyon Chicamoca, Los Nevados National Park, Las Gachas, and also Guatape, and of course, the exotic tropical forest of the Amazon you won't be able to see everywhere else. Also, when it comes to flora and fauna, Colombia is also superior in its diversity. In fact, Colombia is one of the most diverse bird species in the world. You will easily find guacamayo. Guacamayo is Colombia's endemic bird, and it will just sitting on a tree branch in Colombia, so you will easily spot one. Plus, there was a place called Recinto del Pensamiento that had many types of hummingbirds. So, in a sense, Colombia is a really paradise for bird lovers. So, coming right up is a few facts that we gathered for you about Colombia. Number 1. About 72% of Colombia is forested area. Number 2. Colombia is the second largest coffee producing country in the world after Brazil. So about 12% of world's coffee was produced in Colombia. Number 3. Colombia is the largest manufacturing industrial center in South America. Number 4. The word Colombia comes from the name Christopher Columbus. So the country underwent several name changes until finally using the name of the Republic of Colombia in 1886. Number 5. Colombia's dope kingpin Pablo Escobar could make $12 billion a year, and 5% of his cash, which is approximately $1 billion, will be eaten by rats. This is sad though. Number 6. Some 99% of Colombia's population speaks Spanish, the official language of Colombia. So if you speak Spanish, maybe it's heaven for you because you can speak their mother language. So it should be easy for you. There are also many indigenous languages spoken throughout the country. So we are coming to the facts. Number 7. Mainland Colombia borders 5 countries, namely Panama, Venezuela, also Brazil, Ecuador, and Peru. Number 8. Colombia is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire. It's an area prone to earthquakes and eruptions. And then number 9. Colombia has 15 active volcanoes that caused the Armero tragedy and the Armenian earthquake in 1999. Facts number 10. One of the main health tourism destinations is Colombia. Bogota, Cali, and Medellin are the most visited cities for high-quality medical service. So, there are the facts that we gather for you. If you are interested in visiting Colombia, we will hope that after watching this video, you'll find Colombia attractive and will be visiting Colombia soon, of course, after the pandemic done, because as I mentioned before, it was named by Lonely Planet as the second most visited country in 2016. So it must be very exciting for you. Also, that is all for today's episode. We hope that you really find it helpful and would consider to travel to Colombia after the pandemic happens. Thank you so much for your attention, and we'll see you on our next episode. Bye.